Guys, hello, happy Monday. Misha and I went to our usual spot near Michael's Monastery in historical center of Kyiv, and here we are with our news updates for the last week. Last week was very emotional and like emotional roller coaster. I see many news and many articles from different journal about possible future for Ukraine, but I would like to focus only on the facts. And the fact is that Putin and Trump had a phone call and they planning to meet this week, most probably Wednesday, what I'm seeing. And yesterday was the third and last day of the Munich conference. You know what? The Munich conference started on Friday, and just before the beginning of the conference, Putin decided to show how he is ready for peace and different type of agreement and so on by sending a drone directly to Sarcophagus in Chernobyl, our fourth reactor. And this sarcophagus protects Ukraine and many countries from radiation, and Putin exactly has this place. Fire broke out, and today in the morning I read the news that it's 3 places where still fire. And thankfully, up until now, and it was a good level of radiation. So thankfully, because only what we needed right now, exactly, only radiation from Chernobyl is missed in Ukraine. So drone hit the Chernobyl, and each night we have a drone attack on Kyiv and many other regions of Ukraine. Exactly last night and like every night, it's like a schedule. Before you go to bed, you'll hear the sounds of every siren like 10, 11 p.m., 12, and then you go and trying to sleep and checking the news at the same time. So. And the drone is flying exactly very low. Like I checked that the drone that came into Chernobyl was flying like 85 meters above the ground, and it's making like invisible for the radars. And once I see the drone from my window, like last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was like extremely low. So that is how we going to negotiate with Putin. Putin attack us sometimes with ballistic rockets. It's also happening last week. This morning I see the updates that Ukrainian drones are attacking Russia, I guess, oil refinery in Krasnodar Krai, if I'm not mistaken, because the only way to stop Putin is making collapse with economic and war objects, because negotiation with Putin is impossible. Agree something by words. Now we have to stop Putin by force. And also this morning I see the electricity shortages for business in different regions in Ukraine and Kyiv because of the consequences of attack of the drones. This night the one injured was in Kyiv region. Thankfully, no death, and because of this attack, for a couple of hours, business didn't have the electricity. For civilians in flats and apartment, was no difference. So thankfully, the spring is soon, but the February is more cold than we all expected. It's like -10, -12 at night, and we do really worried about our guys in the front lines. And Russia used this amazing time to freeze us with rockets and drones. So we continue to fight and intercept all types of everything that is flying to our country. So now is Monday, 3 p.m. I'm not sure this will be more news by the end of the day, because as I mentioned, it was a lot of news, and I just it was for me very emotional. I that's trying to check everything and miss everything from different meetings and so on. What's interesting, I noticed that that thing is going more faster. Like this week is Putin and Trump is going to meet in Saudi Arabia. I thought it will be like in March, and like things are going really fast. And what's interesting, last week I see the confirmation that Putin and Trump had a call, because I remember around 10 days ago it was again some rumors or gossips about a call between Putin and Trump, but the Russian side didn't confirm this officially. But from US it was like speaking that this was a call. So it was, first call was strange and second was official. So I even curious, it was one call or two call. And Zelensky is trying to do everything for the country to meet with Trump before he meets Putin, and of course trying to convince him to continue support Ukraine, because if no support, yeah, now exactly 3 p.m. and we can hear amazing melody from Michael's bell tower. Also, I would like to mention important things what said our President Zelensky, that we need not like 200,000 or 300,000 peacekeepers. We need 1.5 million soldiers from Europe to protect our border. And of course, I agree, this is number too high. Europe doesn't have so much soldiers, it's unrealistic, but this exactly the numbers that we needed to protect our land. Because let's see how huge the front line, because the Russia occupied like, I don't know, like 20% of our land. But if you see by the front line, it's like east, it coming to the north. And also let's don't remember that Ukraine shares border with Belarus and Russia. So Putin any moment can put his army to Belarus border, as he did in 2022, Russian border. And yeah, we need a lot of men to protect our land. So yeah, 1.5 million is like exact numbers that we needed. Also, what's interesting, Zelensky said he suggests to create European army to protect Europe from Russia. Maybe for someone it sounds like strange or why and so on, but let's remember 2021. Who could imagine this time that since 2022 it will be a huge war, like similar to Second World War, with tortures, murderous bombing in 21st century. Just imagine. And actually this happened. No one expected just in 2021 this will be a huge war, like big, huge, full invasion war with all war crimes and bombing and drones and hidden hospitals, kindergarten, civilians, occupation, torturing, everything. Like, and I completely support our president, because he's doing everything for his country. We can see from 2022 he's always traveling, he always here, he always have different meetings and doing his work for Ukraine. So he didn't escape, he didn't left our country, he stayed here since 2022 and continue fighting. So I think his idea is really great, and I would like to add some words about Ukraine army, because I think our army is very strong, and any military alliance would welcome us, because we've been at the war for 10 years, since 2014. Our guys have a variety experience with different weapons. They have practicing this from 2014 and working with different weapons from Israel, Europe, Great Britain, US since 2022. Imagine how our army is strong, but we don't have enough people. But we have a huge experience. We know how to fight. We know what to do. We teach each other. Our guys going for different country for practice and learn something else. So we are really strong and with different experience. So I'm really proud of my country, how we stand all these 3 years. And by the way, exactly next Monday will be 24th of February, and we will mark exactly 3rd anniversary of full-scale invasion. And I see that to Kyiv is going to come over 25 or 26 like leaders, Western leaders, to visit Kyiv. So usually they came for this location. It's one of the like location for meeting and I don't know, making photos and walking near Michael's monastery, and here's our wall of fallen soldiers. So I think we will have many guests next week. Of course, the details of those who is coming, if US coming or not, we will know nearest days. So to be honest, I couldn't believe it's already 3 years of this full-scale invasion. And yes, I forgot to mention today is Monday and Macron is making summit in Paris to discuss, of course, about Ukraine and also discuss how is Europe going to act with the President Trump because as I see that Trump is going to make everything with Putin without the Europe, some agreements and so on. So we will see what's going on, but I really thank you for support. Like I'm very grateful that Great Britain supporting us, many people of US supporting us, and many people, despite their political leaders, also supporting us. So, and especially I see that Macron and Great Britain are on our side, let's say, so up till this moment. So really your support is valuable and we really appreciate it because if not your weapons, if not your air defense system, really I don't know how my city could look after 3 years, and if I can walk here now or I will be under Russia or Putin will come and just imagine if in future Russia come again and capture Kyiv or all of Ukraine. Just imagine how welcome I will be there, you know. So no one wants to live under Putin. Who wants, they can just pack and go. But we very happy to live in freedom, you know. So whom I explain, you know the situation in Russia, so I can just go there doing video and say everything what I want. In Russia, I don't know where I will end up. Also, I would like to speak about rare minerals that Zelensky offered to Trump in September in case of like supporting Ukraine, and there are so many difficulties with this because what I see last week that Trump was counting the military help instead of having not instead like having the minerals and counting the help what was already given to Ukraine. Zelensky spoke about future help, future military help. Okay, that is one point. And second one is no one seen the text and different agreement. And Zelensky mentioned that he didn't sign it because there is no guarantees for Ukraine. And I completely understand it. And also following the different military experts, and they say that it's not clear if US will be how I can say investing there and working there because it needs many electricity, also the situation with environment and so on, and of course lots of money. Maybe the US is going just to buy some license or exclusive rights because what it's helping with this that you wouldn't have any competition, no concurrence, you know. So you will buy it and that's it, because recently we have this with our oligarchs. They did it and bought this like exclusive license for minerals 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and maybe in some futures they will work on this, maybe not. So that is many questions about if US going to invest because it's risky. What's the point about this investing? Because it's still Ukraine is during the war, problems with electricity, and now he's making the agreement with Zelensky. What if in future will be another president and he would like to change something? So I don't know. It's just I checking some information. Maybe that is the topic for another video, and I can do the video about rare minerals. Snowy Kyiv. walking around destroyed Russian tanks. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for following the situation about Ukraine. Thank you for believing in us and helping us to defeat this evil Russia. And thank you not forgetting us and take care of us. And really, it will be like 3 years of the full-scale invasion. Really, I couldn't believe. Like I feel like it was nice life. Then you have COVID. Then you have war. And where is this time? So thank you also for supporting my channel, becoming sponsors of my channel, and buying me matches, becoming patrons. And yeah, I see all your messages and comments and what you write me and buy me a coffee links and so on. Thank you so much for your support. I continue doing the video, and just hoping for the best. And last week, honestly, I was like a little bit worried. This was suddenly many news. Plus, when you don't sleep well, when you worried about, and it's like so intense for your let's say psychology health. I don't know how to explain. You sleep less, you start to worry more. Then it's different rockets, different drones, and plus if you have some family health issues, you have to worry about too many things at once. And I just sometimes understand now I cannot like make it all, and I need like some 1, 2, 3 days to organize, because health is important, just to have some break to help my family, to help my dad, and so on, and then continue working. Because sometimes I'm just feeling very, how I can say, trying to do multitasking plus stress, less sleep, and I just like, no, I have to stop. So I missed my video that I planned to do on Friday, so today Monday, and I finally did it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you this weekend. Everything is okay. We believe in the best. Just to trying to at least eat healthy and sleep good, because it's give me energy and power to fight with many challenges in life. So thank you, and wishing you the best. Misha had a bath. Let me know if he looks cleaner. To be honest, I put him in washing machine, and he's okay and fine. So like this. Thank you guys. Decided to do the video not very late today, around 3 p.m. with a nice sun and cold wind. So actually, sun is amazing. I happy to see the sun, and so far it was quiet day. Just was quiet night. So I don't know what to add more. Continue following the news, and we will see. We will see what this week brings us. If you know any information, write me in the comment below the video, and see you. Goodbye. Misha saying bye. Tanya say bye. Bye.